Welcome to Football Fantasy Man. Today's podcast is going to talk about last-minute draft strategies, since this is a really national draft weekend. So we actually had a live draft last night and also this afternoon, so we want to talk about what we did if certain situations happened that you were ready for or were prepared for. How do we get around some of those obstacles and hurdles, and look at our draft board we have behind us right now, what we actually did this afternoon. So we're going to start it from there. So gentlemen, let's open it up. And how did you guys feel about today's draft?
Well, I drafted 12th, and that's not the greatest spot, I don't think. I mean, you get
Where were you
number
supposed
12.
to draft?
I had the 5th, and he, with the wild card thing.
Oh,
Good for me.
okay.
Now, let me interrupt that. If you want to spice up your draft, we use the wild card. In other words, the wild card is the 12th pick, and you pick the 12th selection. You can take any other draft spot you want. So that's what he's referring to. So,
But pick number 12 and 13 aren't so bad. You're going to get some top players. But after that, it gets a little rough because you got to wait like
Yeah, I think
so many spots.
I think it all depends on where you pick in the first round, because there's really so many top tier running backs. So if you can pick earlier, it's good to get one of those.
but the main thing we want to stress is be prepared, because if you got it coming in and a set strategy you want to use, just look at our board behind us. And the very first pick, even though there's nothing wrong with it, was Antonio Brown. So if you were thinking about, there's no way I'm going to have one of the top 3 running backs and you're sitting at number 5 or 4, guess what just happened? You have to change the strategy because they just fell right down to you. So I was at number 5. Did not think I'll have a chance to get Zeke or any of those guys, but what happened? It fell to me because number 1 took Brown. So get ready for those hurdles that happen, because every draft's going to be different. This one was definitely a different type of draft for us. Any other comments about this draft that you guys thought that was kind of very unusual?
Yeah, just the defenses, going off in the 7th round. I thought that was a little soon, and some of the quarterbacks I think went earlier than what I would have thought. But
know your rosters on your league. If you can only have starting 1 quarterback, use that strategy when you're drafting. You probably don't need to pick 2, 3, 4 quarterbacks. You only can start 1 at a time. So that's just food for thought. So I want to take that for what it's worth. And
One of the unusual things was the first slot, when it came back around to the end of the second round, picking Gronkowski and immediately turning around and picking Kelsey. That was different.
different, and could be actually kind of very smart. I mean,
Yeah, I think it is. I've never heard of that.
well, this player places a lot of value on receivers and tight ends in all of his drafts. He's in multiple leagues with us, and that's usually his strategy. Like Don said, everybody has one, and that happens to be his.
I was not expecting that strategy, but no, interesting. Looking forward, going forward, I think.
It worked out. And also on this board, you'll see a lot of, like across America, there are a lot of Cowboys that went in this draft. Normally, I think you just see Zeke Elliott, and you'd have to wait until the 16th round until Dan Bailey comes up. But
I believe Dan
ours is
Bailey
a little
always
different.
goes sooner than the 16th round.
Okay.
People like getting the top
I think there were 5 or 6 Cowboys that went in this time.
Yes.
Usually in the past you had Zeke, Jason Witten, Dez, all in it.
Dez even went in this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Casey Cyrus, somebody. As did Adrian Peterson, who's a free agent, and
No, he's with the Redskins.
that's right, he is.
Yeah.
Antonio Gates. Somebody
I
took
took
him.
him
Thinking
because he's going to go back to the Chargers.
Yeah. Someone took the Dallas defense. Like, okay, And
Well, you got to cheer for your home team, I
There's
guess.
hope out there, I guess, for everything. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took them.
There's always hope.
They're talking, they're getting better. We'll see. Plus, I looked at the schedule before I picked them, and I like the first part of it.
All right.
And I can drop them later.
There you go.
So there you have it. Our last minute draft strategy is going to this weekend's big draft. Remember, go in there with a strategy in mind, but be prepared. Things are going to change on you, so remember you can change on the dime, change your philosophy, but stick to your guns. If you want running backs, stick with your running backs. If you want certain receivers, stay with that. Because at the end of the time, you can be like this and be like man, why did I do that? Why did I go that route?
And it's
So-
all fun.
And it's all fun, yes. It is all fun and games. So, with that, we'll let you go, and we'll see you again here soon with another edition of our Football Fantasy Man.